This is the General Motors plant in Saltillo, Mexico. It's freaking huge. The plant was built in 1995, and in the last 12 years alone, GM invested $849 million into this plant. Workers here make between $9 and $23 per day as compared to U.S. workers in GM plants who make between $18 and $32 per hour. This plant is economically connected to the U.S. through the USMCA trade deal, which Trump negotiated during his first term. Now, it's ludicrous that because of Trump's tariffs or tariff threats, GM would dismantle this 30-year-old plant, invest a gargantuan amount of money to move it to the United States, and then pay labor costs that are more than 10 times higher in our country, when it's likely that Trump will change his mind at any second about tariffs, or another administration would change the rules. Meanwhile, the cost of the cars and trucks GM would make in the U.S. are projected to be $4,000 to $12,000 more expensive for us and far less competitive for them, all of which would hurt their sales and possibly cut the number of people they could employ in the U.S. or would employ in the U.S. because they have a greater incentive to deploy more robotics sooner. So, that the idea that these Trump tariffs are going to be good for American consumers, companies, or workers is unbelievably absurd, which brings us to the real reason that Trump is doing these tariffs. It certainly appears to be all about extortion. Trump is now getting executives and others to pay him $5 million for a private dinner with him, and no doubt he is inclined to look positively at those that buy his crypto coin or shares of his massive money-losing social media company as non-traceable ways to funnel money to him. It sure looks like Trump is tanking the U.S. economy and terrorizing U.S. companies and our allies so he can personally get even richer. What a fucking scumbag. Do you agree?